Every once in a while on the channel, which is now called PENNIES, we'll find several coins um, that have value in one penny roll hunt. It's very rare. It's very rare to find one. Usually I'm super happy if I find like a really beautiful condition penny, that might be worth 50 cents. I'm really happy about that. But during today's video, we found several. We found four. So if you didn't, well, you can't. I'm going to post this video publicly today as extra content, as a freebie, as a gift to my subscribers for getting us up to almost what are we at now? 12,000, almost 12,000. 11,289 as of recording this video. So for getting me up to that, every once in a while members get to watch the videos as I upload them. So we're pretty far ahead, right? That's for various reasons, but one of the benefits is that the members get to watch my videos in real time as I upload them on a daily basis. And when they make comments, it's almost like a real-time discussion through the comments. Other my subscribers and viewers, when you leave comments, it's about coins that were scheduled quite a while ago. So today is episode 420 of Penny Help Jess, and we found several penny errors, and I'm going to show them to you now. So this is going to be like I used to call this the deep dive or the significant findings video. So we're kind of doing that today. So let's see what we got. Let me put my glasses on, and we're going to start off with, I put one in the flip already because I was afraid to that I would have got mixed up with another coin, with other coins. But look how nice the Liberty is on this 1960. So it's a 1960. They come in small and large dates, but then the Liberty appears to have extra thickness separation. Right, you can see it very clearly in the B, the whole thing really. I put it in a flip array, so you might lose a little quality with the plastic, but very, very nice. Okay, so now let's move on. Now, this was one of the first pennies we found during the episode today, and it's an absolute stunner. It's one of these pennies that had me, I had to, I'm not a numismatist or anything like that, but I do study, I research penny errors, and I had a feeling right off the bat that this was a collar error because of how flat the rim is. That's number one, on both sides, which is very rare. Usually it's just on one side because the anvil, the working anvil die is holding, is where the planchet is resting. So when the working hammer die comes down, it's usually the top that has a flat appearance on the collar, and usually the linking is not touched, or the letters or the numbers or anything else. It's just, and that's pretty common, right? That's a deteriorated die where from getting the collar, deteriorated collar from being hammered so many times, it loses a little bit of clearance, and then the top of the rim will be a little flatter. But in this case, it's the rim, it's the linking, it's the other rim, the reverse rim, and the memorial, all flat, and the letters are also flat. Now remember, the planchet, right? When the planchet is formed, it has a rim. right? And that's the difference. That's one of the key differences between a planchet and a blank, is that the planchet has a rim and blanks do not. So that's one way to tell the difference between the blank and a planchet. If you see a rim, right, on a blank coin, but you see a rim on it, it's probably a planchet. Okay. Now, if there's a collar problem, it will form because the hammer, the working hammer and the working anvil die both have their own rim that gets pressed into the planchet rim. In most cases, you only see one rim. But if there's a collar problem, you will see two rims. You will see the planchet rim, and then you will see the anvil hammer rim. And in this case, it's pretty severe on both sides. You can see because the collar there's a problem with the collar. Okay, so we're pretty sure we have a collar error. It's not a feeding error. It's not an ejection error. It's most likely there are some things going on here that might, it's a very, very small mark. I still think this is part of the striking that caused this appearance. If it was an ejection or a feeder error, you would have saw very strong lines going through, which you do not hear. And I just noticed this. I think that now the other thing that I was wondering was kind of on the back of my mind was if this was a some sort of die cap, early stage die cap where they got stuck on top of each other, what happened. But I did not notice initially any features of the reverse, and I'm just noticing it now. These marks could be from the reverse. You can see it here too. So if those are marks from the reverse, oh, look at this. I didn't even notice that. You see that? Okay, so oh, look at that. So this could be a die cap. And on but I did notice on the reverse when I was doing the short that inside the memorial there is what I was thinking was a die clash. But now, so this is it's either a wide collar error. But now that I'm seeing these other marks, look how strong that one is there. This could be an early stage die cap. It's not a late stage. I don't think this is a late stage die cap. It could be a mid stage die cap. Because I think in the late stage die caps, these are really, really deformed. So we didn't get this. So this might be the beginning stage of a die cap. So that's where I'm at on this, and it's only because I see these marks that make me think that's possibly a die cap. But extra wide collar or abnormally wide collar or possibly an early stage die cap. So that's where I'm at on this. And let's see which one. All right, so I'm going to go through this one first. We found two 1973s. One's a Philadelphia. The other one is a Denver. As you can see right there, it's a Denver. Look how beautiful the doubling is on the R. You can also see it in the other letters on Liberty, but the R is where it's the strongest. Maybe if I put it upside down, the light will hit it differently. So, my opinion, it could be an extra thickness. It could be, it's a double die though. And it's very nice. And this is the other one. Possible extra thickness also in the Liberty, but really it's the date. So you can see very apparently on the inside of the 3, there's another shape, right? On the inside of the top portion of the 3 is another shape. Now that by itself might not necessarily indicate a double die. Now from this angle you can't see it, which is the reason I'm showing the penny, because I'm about to change the angle. And now you can see on the other side. So that's what makes me, and you can also see it in the bottom loop of the 3 also, there's a little notch there. But mostly it's the top 3, the top portion of the 3 on the outside going towards the rim, which is now the bottom part. You can see a very strong double die there, or right there you go. Let me see if I can zoom in a bit more. Right? And then on the other side, the same portion of the 3, you got that. But you can't see it because of the way the light is coming from, the direction the light's coming from. So those are the 4 pennies we found today in one penny roll. Possible early stage die cap or abnormally wide collar. 2 pretty sure double die 1973. One is a Philadelphia, one's a Denver, and then the extra thickness in Liberty on the other coin. You want to look to see, I did look up extra thickness on did I move it already? Just to show you. You want to see what extra thickness coins are selling for. Let's just, what I'm going to, well, we got a 1973 double die. So let's just put DDO 73. And let's see what recent ones have sold for. Now, auctions, you know, which in my opinion are like the crackhead, crackheads go to get quick money, of course, are going to sell for much less than if you find the right buyer. So let me see, are these all auctions? Most of them are auctions. Errors, this one is $22 and this one is $20. I'm going to show you in a second. Just looking for one that makes sense. So hey, let's look at this one. Yeah, this isn't, I don't even think this is a double die. Oh, he has it as a DDO. Oh, he has DDO and RPM. Okay. All right, so this is his double die on Liberty, his extra thickness or double DDO. I don't know. Personally, I probably wouldn't. Maybe I can see it over here a little bit in the Y. Okay. Anyway, $22. Maybe he sold it for $10 or $15. I don't think that one is no. I mean, I'm very, very picky about what I'm gonna call extra thickness or a double die. You know, I really want to see some separation, some spreading, some serious deformity. That one there just looks like an old penny, to be honest with you. Look at that. Look at that beauty, man. So as far as value goes, I want to say because of the condition. This coin's in very fine condition, if not low AU. Oh, look, is that doubling on the roof too? Oh, it's got doubling on the reverse also. I didn't do that great. I was just looking at the obverse, but there's some double in there too. That's nice. So it's a DDO, DDR. And it has some damage to it. Still about extra fine condition. I don't know, 20 bucks, 30 bucks because of that R. That R is super strong. Okay. So you got people paying $5, $10 for junk out there. Again, this one is nicer than anything I found on eBay. You know, 20, 30, 40 bucks. Again, late stage die cap or collar error. Either way, it's most likely a mint error. I'll just put in die cap. I won't put anything else in, and then we'll look for cent. Which one is this? An 83, so it's a newer one. All right, Lincoln Memorial to 2008. Yeah, you see, this is a super. Look how strong this die cap is, and that's big cheese. Okay, that we did not find that. That's a super strong die cap. So these are really, really strong die caps. And you could tell they all look a little different, you know. Yeah, this one, he got 10. He's calling this a strike through. He's calling this a late stage die cap. Where's the picture? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's missing letters. Sure. I mean, it could be grease strike through. I don't know. Hard to tell. So again, it could be a collar error. But either way, it's most likely a mint error. I don't know. $10 to $20, I'd say. I might ask more just to see what what's what I'm looking for. The interest, to see if there's any interest, and then if there's not, then you just sell it for less. But look, you can see certain images that looks like from the reverse, so I have no idea. So bottom line is, this is the type of penny roll that I dream about. If I just find this, I'm happy. If I just find that, I'm happy. If I just find that, I'm happy. Any one of these pennies, if I find in a penny roll in any given week, I'm thrilled. But to find 4, and the funny thing is, the penny roll was wrapped I've never seen a penny roll wrapped like this before. Look how it was wrapped. Like that. Have you ever seen a penny roll wrapped like that before? So I just recreated it. This is the penny roll. And it was super flat, and I was like, wow, look at this. And it had a 2024 on the top and a 2023 on the bottom. So I was like, is this some sort of new penny? And then look what came out of it. So anyway, you never know. That's the great beauty of a penny roll hunting, you know, is that it's cheap and you can find things sometimes that have value. And if anybody wants me to give you an opinion of your coin, just send me a $5 super chat with a message, and then an email with the pictures to pennyhelpjes, PENNYHELPJES @gmail.com. And I'll see the $5 super chat, and then I'll respond to your email with my opinion of the coin. Please click like and subscribe.